Oh, a walk down memory lane with John's career. You know, like most families, it takes something pretty special to get everyone together. Usually a celebration of one of our own will do it, and that's what it's taking today. I'd like to introduce Christopher Klauser, Chairman of the Board at the International Tennis Hall of Fame. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
You have a special presentation for us.
Well, I'm happy to be here with all these great tennis players, Hall of Famers and others. But, John, one time I got to give you an electric guitar, left-handed if I may.
That's right, yeah.
And now I give you something even more important. In all seriousness, you've been a...
Let me be the judge of that.
Okay, all right. You've been a great Hall of Famer, on and off the court. You've been great to the Hall of Fame, and you've always remembered the legends in the history of the game. So on behalf of the Board of Directors and all these great players...
See this, folks?
If Chrissy ever come over here and help me a little bit, because probably more proper she put it on your finger than me.
John, here we go.
I'll go with that, yeah. No.
As a Hall of Famer, this is your official gold Hall of Fame ring commemorating your induction in the Tennis Hall of Fame, and I'm honored to give it to you. Congratulations.
Chris, thanks very much.
Hey, which hand do you want it on?
Does this fall into the category of better late than never? Let's try this right one. Go for it.
I'm trying. There we go.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you see that?
Very good.
Nice.
Chris, thank you.
Thank you, John. Thanks for
I've
everything
got to
you've done
say
for
that
this
I know
game.
that you try to do a lot for the International Tennis Hall of Fame, and Newport's a great place to visit, so let's get a lot more people up there, and that looks not too bad. Cliff, what do you think of that?
I think it's beautiful, and I know how he loves Newport, and I know how he loves the Hall of Fame. He's been in business, by the way, in about 13,000 other businesses as well.
That's
now
not the point of all this, okay?
Now he chooses. What is the point is that you choose now to be the head of the Hall of Fame, and that is really good news for the Hall of Fame.
What I choose to do is come here, Cliff, and announce the potential, the people that are going to go on the ballot, the potential inductees for 2013. We have three categories, as you know. Current player, we have contributors, and we have recent player. Under recent player, Michael Steek and Martina Hingis have been nominated. But under the contributors category, three distinguished people are up for election. Jan Tiriac, Charlie Passerell, and it's my pleasure to announce Clifford Drysdale has been nominated. So Cliff goes on the ballot. We'll know in January, but you distinguish the Hall of Fame by being there so often and be a great contributor, player, and I must say, great friend.
Can you vote more than once?
He'll need some help.
I tell you, there are certain things that you think about these historic occasions and the wonderful things that have happened, but this sport is really what it is all about, Chris. It's about some of the things that happened this tournament. The guys that have said goodbye to the tournament, the guys that have lost under circumstances that you would never have imagined. And to be part of this sport makes me so proud. And I've got to give also a little kudos to our, not this group necessarily, but even the suits behind as well, because ESPN has made a huge commitment to this sport, and when they do, it means that the sport really is aided and progresses. So a shout out to everybody. It's a big privilege for me, Chris.
This guy called the first tennis match on ESPN, which is me playing Davis Cup in 1979, and he's still here with the ESPN family.
And this kid was, in those days, was just another snotty-nosed kid, and now look at him.
Well, how about all these others that are with you here? I mean, I'm in awe of who's here with you just to celebrate you and John, and we're happy to present the ring and to announce your induction.
Well, they had to be here. They were fired if they don't.
They're nothing short of family for me, Chris. You know, this is a small group of people. My sister here, Chrissy, who's always like giving me a hard time about anything that she can find. Patrick over here, and I have, can I say we're like brothers? Because you two are in fact brothers, but every time he needs somebody, some clown to go out to dinner with, I'm the one that has to be there.
And usually I'm paying.
and then Mary Jo is just the queen. That's all I can say.
I got kind of ripped in that introduction. Is that the best you can say, that I give you a hard time? I got to say, I remember Cliff. He was a generation ahead of me, and he was president of the ATP. You know, everybody gives Billie Jean a lot of credit for the WTA, but he started the ATP and was president, and I was absolutely petrified of him.
Petrified.
Because you had such stature and, you know, such presence that it was very intimidating. But you really have done a lot for.
Cliff, all I can say is you got me started in this business, and all the years that we've been together and all the years I've seen you, one word, class, my friend. Right. All class.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
And I was there the day that Pam Shriver made the nomination speech about you. And I'm not supposed to say that, but it was just wonderful. I want to tell you, it was well deserved.
Pammy is a good person, and these are great people. I'm not kidding when we talk about family like, that's just a throwaway line. It's really not. I mean, we travel. We're family. We travel together. It's like we really are like family.
And then Killer leaked the whole thing about a week ago, so it's okay.
That's Killer.
Great tweet.
Congratulations to both of you. Before we go, let's also remember Chrissy receives a very special award tomorrow night from the Hall of Fame, the Gene Scott Award, for your contributions on and off the court, Chrissy.
Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Well, let's take a look at this ring that, John, maybe it could inspire your beloved New York Knicks.
Don't go below the bell.
Congratulations to both. And here's a great look at Cliff. More tears, Cliff.
Not tears.
A member of the Handsome Eight,
Get off
Cliff. I'll never forget it.